Let me see Jackfrags video on Marathon. That's all I gotta see. Let me hear his breakdown to see if to judge my hype level. Cause I'm not there yet. The pieces are there, but I'm not there yet. I refuse to get super hyped. Cause I don't know. FPSs are a weird breed now.
Bungie, the makers of Halo and Destiny, have just announced and revealed a brand new PvP extraction shooter going by the name of Marathon. And whilst the initial trailer didn't tell us much, they did release a longer behind the scenes video going into gameplay details, some of them very surprising alongside information, as well as various other blogs and bits from around the internet. So today I've scoured every inch and I'm going to tell you exactly what this game is and why it could make a huge splash in the first person shooter genre. Cutting to the chase, I think this has the potential to be massive because you could argue that it's the first big budget AAA studio to build an extraction shooter game from the ground up. DMZ for Call of Duty is the closest thing that comes to mind, but many people feel like it's an afterthought and simply a game mode tacked on for Warzone 2. Battlefield tried it with Hazard Zone, again a secondary mode that was very bare bones and not supported in live service.
Yeah, so no one cares about Hazard Zone.
A giant studio owned by PlayStation and with 30 years of experience developing FPS games, this announcement has definitely perked a few ears up. Let's take a look at the detail then. Bungie said that Marathon at its core is a PvP extraction shooter where the players are part of the narrative. The FPS mechanics here are said to be built on the foundations of Halo and Destiny, so expect tight gunplay and snappy, fun movement. Players will assume the role of runners who are exploring hostile...
I just realized it took a while for Destiny to come to PC, so this game is going to be a looter extractor that is PlayStation exclusive. Or console exclusive for a while, right? Did they say this is coming out on everything? It's PC day one? Oh, I'm wrong.
Looking for artifacts, implants, and most importantly, weaponry to make your character stronger. The runners are essentially cybernetic mercenaries, and you will be able to visually represent yourself with how you look from a cosmetic perspective, but also choosing different gameplay modifications to add to your characters, picking playstyles, and shaping how you want to operate in the game. It's said that there are tons of ways to feel like you've won here too. With this being an extraction game, winning to you could simply be getting out alive or being the player who extracts with the most artifacts. And artifacts appear to be a big part of the loot system. Each piece of an artifact combines into making a bigger prime artifact. So you might get out with a few pieces, or you might be seconds away from extracting when you hear gunfire, and some of those players might be carrying the last piece that you need. So do you risk it? Do you just leave? Loot or shoot? That's going to be a big part of the core.
You know what the problem is? I already see what the problem is. You know what the problem is, chat? Did you catch it? It looks like the devs are having a good time playing the game. I never have this lady's reaction when I'm playing fucking Escape from Tarkov. My fucking ass cheek is clenched. Okay? I fucking take my hands and put them, smush my headphones to make sure, did I just hear a motherfucker or did I not? I have scheduled a doctor's appointment to see if I have fucking hearing loss. The game makes you paranoid as shit. That's what makes it so fun. They're playing the game and they're like, why? What the fuck? Nobody does that playing a looter shooter or a looter extractor. Even in Dark and Darker, I'm not like that. Because I have my fucking gems I'm trying to get the fuck out with. These guys are having the time of their life like they're playing fucking Mario Kart. Hell no. That's not a jaded streamer. No, I'm telling you what I want to feel in a looter extractor is. You want the gear fear. What makes an amazing looter shooter, even it dates back to DayZ, when DayZ was so hardcore, where when you got like an AS-50, a ghillie suit, and you were so fucking geared, you didn't want to die. And seeing another geared player was a matter of life and death. That feeling is recreated in EFT. So I'm looking for that feeling in a AAA game. Do you see what I'm saying? Like you want like a big Santa's bag of fucking loot, and then your ass is clenched with that bag the whole way to the extraction. Where every like, oh fuck, I stepped on this glass, and you hear the crunch, and you don't know if somebody heard it and shit like that. Some people don't have that feeling. I feel like some people, that tension is gone for a lot of people who play EFT a lot. I always have it when I play the game. So I'm expecting that when I want to play a looter extractor. I mean, and then arguably Dark and Darker doesn't give me that same tension. It gives me like a light version of that tension depending on what I have. But yeah, I don't know.
Do you just leave, loot or shoot? That's going to be a
These
big
guys are
part
fucking
of
loving
the core
it.
gameplay loop. Marathon has a PvP focus from the ground up. In the behind the scenes video, they had an entire section on integrity, which I thought was cool. Obviously, they are thinking about this kind of stuff early on, and they said that it's critical to the success of the game. As such, Bungie is investing in dedicated servers for the game, Disconnect Recovery and Fog of War. Not sure what Fog of War meant there, but to this end, they have employed a dedicated team who are in charge of security to make sure that the game is as fair as possible. Fingers crossed they got a decent attitude, of course. Now, the world that you'll be playing in is described as vibrant and dangerous, featuring persistent zones that you drop into. And this little tidbit is really interesting to me because it suggests that you will go into a match that might be never ending. Or, I'm just guessing here, maybe every match will have an incredibly long 12-hour reset or something. Meaning that when you queue up and you go in, you never know what you're going to find, or who's been there already, who hasn't been there, what you'll face, who you'll face as you attempt to get your loot and get out alive. Bungie also mentioned that the world pushes back the right amount, so I'm assuming that there will be some PvE elements in here too, perhaps some bosses or monsters scattered throughout the level who are also trying to take you down. As a Marathon player, you'll be part of this massive unfolding narrative per season, so live service confirmed. One of the devs went on to describe a situation where you and your squad discover a mysterious alien key, you explore a bit further, and you find an altar, you place the key on the altar, and then a brand new zone suddenly opens up for you. You can then go into that new zone and figure out how to unlock it for everyone else that's playing. Kind of sounds like a Destiny raid in a way. And if you do that, that will immortalize you in some way as a player. And there's a recurring theme of fame or infamy in the behind the scenes videos and in the blurb that they released. So again, I'm making an assumption here that if you're a player or a squad who happens to do something first or unlock a new area, then your name or your squad name will be permanently displayed somewhere in the game. So essentially creating
that will be none of us.
Celebrities or infamous bounty hunters, I suppose. And they elaborated on this.
Our name
further,
will never be displayed anywhere in this game.
To be famous or infamous, and gave these examples. So did you help somebody who really needed it? Were you the world's first to enter a zone or to discover an item? Or are you simply the deadliest runner in the world because you've taken out so many people and climbed to the top of the leaderboard and everyone can see that? So leaderboard confirmed, I guess. But this
people are better at no-lifing that shit than I am.
Is certainly intriguing because typically in these extraction shooters, you just live within that match and then you leave. Round to round, your character might survive. But there's an element of persistence here with Marathon, it seems, that we've not really heard of in that genre before. No mention of a Tarkov-style metagame or base, anything like that yet. They didn't talk about that kind of stuff. Moving on, although Sony officially owns Bungie, and no doubt the primary marketing for this game will be focused on the PlayStation 5, Marathon will also release on Xbox Series X, S, and PC, so it's a true next-gen game, featuring crossplay and cross-save. So it looks like you'll be able to easily transfer your characters should you need to. Also playing with your friends on different platforms, that's good to see. The graphics and art style of the gameplay was described as graphic realism, meaning bold, colourful, stylized art in a vibrant, beautiful and strange world, said to be the best of the Bungie touch and feel, but with added tension and emotional highs and lows. The devs said internally that they're almost at alpha test level. You can see them playing the game a lot in the behind the scenes stuff, although they did blur all the screens, those pesky rascals. So they've got an alpha coming soon. But from a front-facing public perspective, they're going to go dark for an extended period while they focus on developing and playtesting the game. And the next time that they show the game, that will be much closer to release and it will show real gameplay. A couple of other details were revealed about the gameplay too. You can go in solo or with a crew. Based on the trailer, it looked like 3-player squads. Players can also be downed, so I assume that there is some kind of revive mechanic before you're finished off. Please correct me if I'm wrong or if I've missed this, but I couldn't find if the game is going to be a free-to-play product or a paid-for product. I'm guessing it'll be free-to-play, but no confirmation on that.
Free-to-play extractor.
And finally, the name Marathon. It might sound familiar if you're an older gamer. This was actually a first-person shooter developed by Bungie and released in 1994 on Mac OS. It had a single-player and multiplayer with a deathmatch mode for up to 8 players, and Bungie have obviously revived the franchise with this new game, but based on what we've just heard, outside of the FPS stuff, the gameplay and the game mode will be very different. With that said, that's about everything that we've got so far, or at least everything that I could find anyways. And as I mentioned, this does have great potential with some serious budget and developer talent behind it. We've got old school Halo developers on this one. Buckle up though, because extraction shooters appear to be the new hot thing in the gaming industry, and we're going to be flooded with even more choice in that genre soon, and I suppose only the best of the best are going to float. It's going to be fun to see. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts on Marathon down in the comments below. Drop a like and help support me. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I mean, you know it's not going to be as hardcore as EFT because it's cross-play. Like, I can't imagine playing EFT on a controller. And, you know, you need, like, a solid PC already to play it. Like, when I look at that game, it instantly reminds me of The Cycle. Like, that, don't you... I see similarities with some of the... Even the trailer. It reminds me of The Cycle. And The Cycle was like, did not have the same, it just died out. So, I mean, shit, we'll see. I mean, Cycle was, wasn't The Cycle like those devs' first game or some shit? I don't know. Cheaters destroyed it. Cycle had no anti-cheat. No one can compare to Bungie gunplay. I disagree. Cycle is still quite nice. Cycle is a fun game, but cheaters were so bad. I mean, a game that's going to have the most cheaters is going to be a looter extractor, because there's more to take away from the player you're cheating against. You know, these games are going to have the most players. Who knows, maybe with the whole industry trying to make extractor shooters, there's going to be an even bigger emphasis on anti-cheat in a way. Or like more investment on anti-cheat, because that is going to be the main killer of these games. I don't know though, man. I'm still skeptical about this game. I'm not fully there. I need to see more gameplay. New ways to Counter-Strike in this update of Counter-Strike 2. Why is this on the ESL channel? Is this a troll video? You guys are fucking Pepe laughing. It is, isn't it? What is this? Counter-Strike 2 innovations? Oh yeah, Alan Wake 2 4K, bro. This game, oh, I love the True Detective vibe of this shit. This makes me so much more excited for Max Payne remake. That's gonna be so good. October looks like it's gonna be a sick month for games. Slash, I'm gonna be 33. Wait, am I gonna be 32? No, I'm gonna be 33. Fuck. Whatever. What is this?
Saving.
The classic game time.
We've heard a lot about that the past few years, and acknowledge it has made the meta in professional Counter-Strike a little stale. We're looking to keep the meta exciting and encourage risks, so we're introducing long-anticipated player bounties. If you stay alive in multiple rounds without winning, you'll have an additional bonus bounty on your head once you go down.
Damn. I like it.
One small but important change we want to highlight are our upgrades to the Zeus. We're giving it a power surge to make players consider it a serious investment.
Damn.
With agent skins introduced, players found new ways to blend in with the environment. We're taking that one step further. Nanotech coating. Available in the equipment section of the Buy menu will allow players to blend in with their environment after staying static for an extended period of time.
Yo, I like this.
As we move forward to CS2, we're looking to redefine movement. With games growing lengthier over time, we're reducing both round time and rotation time.
Finally, cars.
So, what's next for CS2? Well, as you can see, we don't know either. Moving forward, we'll be experimenting with a lot of different approaches to the meta and hope you're on board for the ride. Pun intended.
Oh, I like that.
Look out for a few surprises.
Damn.
Comment below for a 99.9% chance at beta access.
Yo, that was fucking cool. Haters say it's fake. Yeah, they started like, okay, I could see this being a thing, and then just got more and more insane as time went on. I like the Zeus shit. You Zeus the smoke, and it becomes an electric storm. I like that. They should add some of that stuff in. Not bait. Rip changing the formula. Is this Valorant now? Bro, it was a joke. I guess that was kind of funny. Lol. A few words from the Lord of the Rings Gollum team. Oh my god. Dear players, we would like to sincerely apologize for the underwhelming experience many of you have had with the Lord of the Rings Gollum upon its release. We acknowledge and deeply regret that the game did not meet the expectations we set up for ourselves or for our dedicated community. Bro, they wrote this before the game released. They didn't just write this. This was already written. It was just about when they post it. Please accept our sincere apologies for any disappointment this may have caused. Our goal as a studio and as a passionate The Lord of the Rings fan. Dude, the guy who designed the orcs was not passionate about Lord of the Rings. Those are probably the worst orcs I've ever seen. Has always been to tell a compelling and immersive story-driven adventure. Crafting a story with Middle-earth as our playground has been the greatest honor and the biggest challenge we have faced so far. At Daylake, we understand that a game's success relies on the enjoyment and satisfaction of its players. We genuinely value your feedback and have been actively listening to your voices, reading your comments, and analyzing the constructive criticism and suggestions you have provided, and not giving a fuck. Our development team has been working diligently to address the bugs and technical issues many of you experienced. We are committed to providing you with the patches that will allow you to enjoy the game to its fullest potential. Yeah, there's not a lot of potential here. Once again, we deeply apologize for any inconvenience caused, and we appreciate your understanding during this time. We will continue to keep you updated on our progress. Yeah, whatever. Please do not fix. It is perfect. A man of taste. Are we going to see an apology message after every game released now? Why did you release the game in its current state? Is your QA that bad? Always the same? The apology messages are from every game now, I swear. Oh, God. Did they really get funding for 2 Gollum games? That's crazy, bruh. How the fuck are they gonna make a sequel after that shit? Like, what? They're like, okay, well, you know what we just did? Let's do that. Let's not do that and start over for a sequel. What we just did, okay, we're not gonna do that again. But we're gonna call it 2. The game is $80 Canadian on the PlayStation Store. Oh, God. Oh, dear. Oh, no. 31% on Steam. Yeah, there's, like, jarring problems with the game. But, like, the story was definitely kind of... I'm like, I wanted to see him finally get to the ring. You spend a little too much time doing chores in the prison cells of Mordor. Let me see. Yeah, Alan Wake 2 looks so fucking good.
I'm trapped here. In this nightmare.
The devs were saying this is...
escape.
They're saying it's going to be the best looking game of 2023.
Every word is a step forward.
This must be on UE5.
Into darkness.
I'm glad you're on this case with me.
I mean, the best game right now, graphically, of 2023 is Resident Evil 4. I mean, you can lull, but if you think about it, they made that claim. Isn't Resident Evil 4 the best looking game of 2023? Horizon? Oh, dude, Horizon did come out. Oh, yeah. Are you high? I don't understand. Why is this a question mark? RE4 was a great looking game and ran great too. That's not that out of the blue. Dead Island 2 did look great as well. It did. Final Fantasy 16 is going to be the best looking. Hogwarts Legacy. Hogwarts Legacy was a great looking game, but Hogwarts Legacy shined at Hogwarts. Outside of Legacy, graphically, it looked okay. It wasn't mind-blowing. Hogwarts looked great, but I don't think that was the best looking game of 2023 so far. It's their own upgraded engine used in Quantum Break. Dude, Quantum Break, holy shit, that was a great game. I enjoyed that playthrough. Some people were not digging it. Oh, so they're using Northlight, which is their engine. It was good enough. You know, I remember streaming that fucking game when it came out. It was like pretty decent. It had a vibe to it. Yeah. I don't know, this isn't working. Oh. Okay, so they're using the Northlight engine, the one they used in Quantum Break. And Quantum Break was a really good looking game. QB was forgettable. A lot of single player games are forgettable at the end of the day, you know? Like there's a lot of games that come out and just fucking die fast. Control is the main one. Yeah. I don't know, this looks fucking great, dude.
Hey, Anderson, it's right up your alley.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale.
So you knew our victim?
Only the rumors. He was chasing a writer.
Someone knew they were here. Was playing a game with them.
The killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead.
Nah, in game, this looks fucking great.
There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right!
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
So wait, someone said you could see Max Payne in the trailer. Lies. Someone said Max Payne and Alan Wake are in the same universe? You can see Sam Lake? Blind. How'd you miss him? He was literally there. Where? Are we talking about Max Payne 3 Max Payne, or this is Max Payne right here? This looks like the old Max Payne. Holy fuck, that's Max Payne. That's OG Max Payne. That's kind of sick, actually. I don't know why. I didn't realize. I did not make that connection. I thought this was just a random ass motherfucker. And then someone was like, Remedy is remaking Max Payne 1 and 2. I know. I don't know. Some of you guys are like, no shit, you didn't notice. You didn't notice. No, bitch, I didn't notice. A lot of people didn't notice. No, I'm not fucking high. A lot of people didn't fucking notice this. He is the main writer at Remedy. Wait, the dude who's making Alan Wake 2 is the main writer for Alan Wake is the writer who made Alan Wake the same writer that made Max Payne? Is it the same dude? Max Payne character is him. Hold the fuck on, bro. Wait, Sam Lake. I don't know if I'm talking if we're talking about fucking in-game. Oh wait, Sam Lake. What the fuck? Wait, this guy's legit real? Is this? I didn't know that. That's where the confusion is. So wait, was the first old ass Max Payne based off of this dude? Obviously, like, you know, his look, not his story. I didn't know that. And he is the creative director at Remedy Entertainment. So wait, is this guy also the Okay, see, this is the thing. That's why I was a little weird. So this guy is he is the main character. So he is Max Payne, and he in real life wrote Max Payne. So he's doing a double whammy. He is him. You don't see that often. You don't hear about that often. That's not something usual. So that's kind of cool. And these motherfuckers are doing Max Payne. I hope they do Max Payne in this style, like a more thriller, detective-y, super mature style, you know? I think gaming needs shit like this, like how they're doing Alan Wake 2. I need more stories like this shit. So even Sam Lake is also the dude who wrote Alan Wake. So he did Max Payne and Alan Wake, and Max Payne is in Alan. They're both in the same universe. So Alan Wake and Max Payne are both in the same universe as well. He also made Control. Control plays in the same universe as Max Payne and Alan Wake? Really? What about Quantum Break? So it's like its own universe, which is kind of sick. I like that connection. That's kind of cool, actually. Quantum Break is a different universe. Yeah, I didn't know that. That's kind of cool. New Marvel. It's Marvel, but it's like way sicker right now. Control is like the umbrella. There are hints to it in Quantum Break. Yeah, don't push it. They have something sick going on here, and I'm glad we're seeing the resurgence of this type of area, you know? All right. So as we were
all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead. There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right!
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
I mean, yeah, this looks sick. I think what's interesting too is I think this is the first game. Is this the first game where it says Epic Publishing? Is this the first game that Epic has published and actively shown? Like
I'm trapped
a
here.
splash in the beginning of a trailer? You don't see that often. Oh yeah, Rumbleverse. Oh my god. I already forgot about Rumbleverse. Jesus. Yeah, that was that was it. Yo, that was a great game. That was like the combat in the game was fun enough to be super unique. I'm surprised that game didn't catch on. They should have made it free to play as well. Unless it wasn't free to play. It was different, dude. It was fun shit. But damn. That game was fun. It gets old. Yeah. 2042 Season 5 trailer. Fucking Battlefield, bruh. I know, holy shit, this game's already on season 5.
No! Not good! Good! Enemy vehicle spotted! Light these fuckers up! Let's do it! Dad, watch out! Not good! Ah, watch out!
This honestly isn't doing anything for me.
No pets. For so long,
No
we were
pants.
lost in darkness and despair. But we united, rose from the ashes, and built a better world. Our new dawn is here. Are you ready?
Wow. Those are like the most underwhelming skins. Wait, they added a deagle? They added a dig. I don't know, man. You know, I love Battlefield. You guys know I fucking love Battlefield. I just like this game's updates just don't do it for me. Like, I just need to come back to this game after a year and be like, wow, this is actually amazing. Like, every time I've gone back, I get so bored so fast. Like, this game, they missed the mark so hard. This game feels like the biggest fucking step back on what I hyped myself up for what the capabilities of 2042 could be because of how good 1 and 5 are. Love that they're making the skins look more like AI. Yeah, I don't know. 5 was ass. No, it wasn't. You have bad taste, bro. Relax. 1 and 5 were great, dude. 5 was awesome. 5 is so crispy, dude. Oh my god. Like, they literally nailed some of the parts in 5. It's so good. 5 at launch was shit. Yeah, 1 is good. I think 5 is better than 1. All right, we're not talking about this. No one cares about who likes what better. We're not going down this route. I refuse to go down this route. We're not talking about it. 2042, as a massive Battlefield fan, I just feel like they missed so hard. So we'll see where the game ends up in more than a year. And go from there. Warhammer Speed Freaks. What is this? Bro, this better be amazing, because when he was spamming this trailer. Is this Warhammer Twisted Metal? This doesn't look that bad, actually. Some of the gameplay shots look like they could maybe pull it off. Play the alpha playtest now. Define now, like right now, like you made it easy so I can just type in Speed Freaks and then join. Oh shit. Online PvP. I mean, shit, I would fucking try it. I love the fact that this is a thing where it's integrated into Steam, so you don't have to sign up to their bullshit. You know, this is one of my favorite things. The inclusion of demos built into Steam and fucking betas built into Steam. Literally one of the greatest things. Before it was like, sign up on dev's website and just fucking hope they message you or whatever. Oh, it's so much nicer.